Hello everyone, what's up? It's HD Quality back with another video. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today, it's my first video in the PMDG 737-700. Today we're flying for Alaska Airlines. We're going from Wrangell to Ketchikan. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation, but let's get into the cockpit. In the cold and dark mode, in this PMDG 737, first thing you want to do is turn on the battery. Turning on the battery will allow us to get access to the FMC, bus actions, ground services, request the ground power unit. Okay, then we can turn the ground power on. Let's go ahead and arm these emergency exit lights, and then let's get the IRSs aligned to nav. Okay. Oops. And then the probe heat also on. Now let's get the FMC going. PAWG, I believe. I'm not sure if they have. Yeah, they don't have it in the database. Okay, next thing we want to do is our route. PAWG to PA Kilo Tango. Here we go. There we go. Runway 28. Our only point in here is going to be DOOZI, so DOOZI. Activate and execute. Let's go ahead and departure and arrival. Departure, LVD3, execute, and then for the arrival, it's ILSY runway 11, execute, and let's go to the route. Execute. Let's see, no discontinuities anymore. That's looking good to me. Execute. N1 limit. Alright. Flaps 5. V1, VR, and V2. Doors, close the door. Return. Let's go ahead and start up the APU. Ah! Okay, there we go. APU started. Let's turn on the fuel pumps. Fasten seatbelt sign, auto, smoking on, no smoking on. Now it's available. We do this and then this. Oh, ground power automatically turns off. Now we can go over here, release the ground power unit, remove the wheel chocks, and pull the parking brake up. And turn the flight directors on. Turn the yaw damper on. For today's flight is 16,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn the APU bleed on for dual bleed, and let's request let's start planning a push.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Now they're gonna
Parking
lift the
brake set.
aircraft.
Lifting the aircraft.
Release the parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Ground. Ignition left. So now engine 1 should be starting once we get this up.
Safety is our highest priority. We appreciate your attention while we share some important safety information. Please review the safety information card in front of you, which shows what to do in the unlikely event of an emergency. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 doors forward, 4 window exits out the wings, and 2 doors out.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Setting parking brake.
Parking brakes set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Okay. Looks good. Set the ignition back to both. Switch to engine generators. Electric hydraulic pumps on. Turn this APU bleed off. APU also turn off. PAKT to auto. Let's go ahead and turn the taxi lights on. Let's check that our flaps are in the correct position. Flaps 5. Release parking brake, and we're gonna start to taxi to the runway. Runway, what was it, 28? Takes a lot of power to get it going. A lot. Go on to the right here. Turn around and end this runway. This will make sure it's 16,000 feet. Start altitude. Set NSC to rate, take off. 5 degrees south, please. So let's go ahead and use that one too.
Mark with red and white signs. In a dark cabin floor, but the lighting will mark the routes to the nearest exit. You're saying moments to find your nearest exit, it may be behind you.
Okay. Okay. 80 knots. Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Left turn a little bit. Zoom in. Flaps up. Left a little bit more. Hand fly this aircraft for now. Okay, autopilot engaged. Altitude hold. Or actually, lateral navigation and vertical navigation engaged. Auto throttle arm. Let's go to the center console over here. Let's turn it to TARA. 10,000 feet, landing lights off. Okay, reach cruising altitude. Seatbelt sign. Oops. Off. Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I have turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, but for your continued safety, Alaska Airlines requires that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Once again, thank you for flying Alaska Airlines, your airline of choice. Then we're gonna turn the seatbelt signs on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our descent into Ketchikan. Please turn off all portable electronic devices and store them until we have arrived at the gate. In preparation for landing, please keep in... So here we go, it's automatically gonna start going down. No need to do anything. Passing 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. Because we're heading into some mountains and we gotta be careful with the altitude restrictions. Who's using the toilets? The seatbelt sign is on. Next notch of flaps. Reset MCP altitude. Drag required and approach VREF not. Okay. Next flaps. Let's go ahead and put the gear down. Anti-skid auto brakes. Arm spoilers. disengage the autopilot. Yeah, I don't know how to do an ILS yet on this. More flaps. Zoom in. No more terrain. 10. Next notch flaps.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Yep. I am aware. Okay. Okay.
Caution, terrain.
Yep. Yeah, I messed up on that landing. Way too steep. Next notch flaps. Keep going, keep going.
Terrain. Pull up.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
Okay.
Sink rate.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full. Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
Oh
You
shoot.
know what they say. A good landing is a landing you can walk away from.
APU goes on to start, and wait for the APU generator to become available. Steady. APU generator goes on. Let's go ahead and shut those engines off. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.